Yo, how's it going, everyone? We're back again to our schedule. In the meanwhile, we also had a minor update over here. So there should be a new redeem. If you see it there, let me know. And it's only on Twitch's side, right? But you should be able to see your total stats now for all your... Well, I say that. You should see your total level and all your stats, pretty much. That's the new redeem. So you can actually keep track of it for the Sting Operation update. It's like a minor step forward, but hey, at least you can see your character sheet or something like that, right? It's not fully done. There's still some empty space at the bottom of the chart. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna put there yet, but who knows? Maybe it could be cool to have like something equipped there. Like, oh yeah, you use a pistol, or you got a bazooka, or a gun, or I don't know, something. I'm just thinking here. It could also be like an area where your rank is displayed, maybe, or maybe some not experience. Some other statistics, like how many operations you partook in, something like that. But yeah, back to the schedule. This is what we did mostly last time. As you can see, I looked around, gave it some thought, and I think, personally, I like this one most, like with the diagonal side, compared to like the straight part. But there is a problem with the readability on some parts, and there's also another thing that's an issue, and that has to do with the size of everything. So at the moment you can see there's still like empty space here, right? But we can make it a little bit bigger, so that gives us a little bit more space. And then I was also thinking, you know, sometimes you have like 2 streams on a day, right? Like, oh, you have maybe a single player section, and then you have a co-op section, or like 2 different games you want to play on a day. And then I felt like, what if we do something like this, where there's like a divider in between? And I'm not sure like what color it's gonna be or how we're gonna do it yet, but this was my initial idea, like, oh, we could just separate it like this. And then you can... Wait a moment. Huh. How did this happen? Okay, there it is. It was missing online, but yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, how should I make proper use of this kind of stuff? And should I then do it for every day, that there is like a morning section and a midday section? Or like it's divided? And then I can write it down on what part of the day it is. Although that means like during the week it would probably be more the bottom row, and then in the weekend it could be like the earlier row or something. Because normally I don't really stream earlier on the day. Another thing is we can make it a little bit longer. That's also a way. Also, why is it's the name of the song not showing? Hello? Music, music, music. Yeah, it should be showing. Weird that it's not updating. Oh well. Maybe I moved something that I shouldn't have moved. But that means that everything should pretty much move down then, right? Let's see. So we unlock everything. Except for the background, because we don't want to... Why is this still moving? What layer is this one at? Oh, border. Okay, okay, okay. So we grab this thing. And then move it down. Like this, maybe? And this way we can still have like the time thing here as well, right? Would that be weird? Perhaps, yeah. Because, let's see. At the moment the time is stated like this. And I don't like it being crooked, right? So I should probably remove this then. And get the straight times from over here. And get it like this. Then what do we do? Because we also want to do that with the top, right? Like go for straight numbers, or like this. But then we have to find a reason why it's still like this, even though the bar is sort of crooked, right? What if we do a decorational bit? So that means somewhere here. Background decal layer. And then what we put there, what is it that we could put there? Could copy that, then lock it all, place it, and then drag this drag it out maybe. Hi Red, welcome. How you doing? We're just working on some scheduling stuff. But I'm not sure how to adjust a certain bit yet. I'm sorry, I was busy working on the comic. Oh, no problem. How's the comic going? Should probably change the color as well of this thing. And then just make it a normal color. Now this doesn't work. What if it's a different shade? I'm not feeling it. It's great. I'm still thinking about the script though. Ooh, yeah. There's a lot of preparation that goes into that sort of stuff, huh? So what instead if you do it like this? Wait, are you gonna allow me to? No, okay. Where is it? It's on the decal layer, probably this one. Does this work? No, I'm not allowed to click on it. Okay, it's on this layer. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, although I kind of got drenched today. There was a lot of rain here in the Netherlands. But I took a shower. I'm all dry and warm again, so I'm doing pretty good. We also had quite some updates on Twitch's side. Sadly, we can't do it on YouTube yet. But what I've been introducing is so every time that you attend my stream on Twitch's side, you can order a drink, and then it shows on top of chat on screen that you ordered the drink and what it looks like and which stats you got. And then you can also keep track of your stats through that command. So you can see like, oh, I have like level 34 strength, or I have level 2 dexterity. You want to see it, by the way, as a test thing? But eventually I want to introduce it on YouTube as well, once I get the thing to run on YouTube. But that's yeah, that's a little bit of the problem that I'm facing now. Okay, you want to see it? Okay, let's go for it. Then I have to open. Normally it's automated, right? So I don't have to manually do it. But so we got all these drinks, and I can, for example, trigger this drink over here. Ta-da! So it shows you the image on stream, and then in the chat it should say like, oh, this player or this person or this viewer got these stats. Like, oh, you got more strength and that sort of stuff. And then with a different command, after you've been having drinks for multiple streams, you should be able to see that you are gaining levels in certain stats, right? Because every time you get a drink, you get 2 plus stats. Like +1 in 2 different stats. So how that works is that I did this. So you can see I am at level 99 in everything. And that makes my grand level 1386. But of course, if you're a new person in the stream, then your level will be like level 1. And then level 2, level 3. Well, actually, you jump in levels of 2, right? Yeah, you jump from 2 to 4 to 6 to 8. Because every time you get a drink, you get like 2 levels, right? But yeah, that's in preparation of the next bit of sting operations, where there will be video animations above me, where it says like, oh, there's a car chase going on, or there's a bank heist, or something else, and then you can use your stats to succeed at certain events or well, fail at it. It's pretty much like a mini game for chat, right? But it takes a while to actually integrate, and I have a lot to learn. So that's why I'm doing the mini update. So as of now, you can only gain stats and you can view your stats. But you can't use them yet for anything. But that's in the future. Pretty cool stuff, right? I mean, it adds a little bit extra to the stream, especially if I'm doing creative stuff. That people can still have some fun in the background instead of just looking at me work in silence. But yeah, that's the thing, pretty much. So why can't I select this? Huh? Ah, okay. How would this look? Also not really it, huh? It's wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I'm doing pretty much everything in that update. Like, I'm doing the visuals, I'm typing out the thing, and I'm trying to figure out how Mix It Up works to get this all to work and to memorize all the stats of like everyone, because this is not something you'd want to do manually, right? And you want to do it well. As I was saying, I even have another story that is set in the same universe as my comic, but that's about to start with a cat dude escaped the slave market or prison after killing guards. Oh, is it like, how do you call those creatures? Anthropomorphic? Is it an anthropomorphic cat, or is it an actual cat? Because you have those how do you call it? It's like the Khajiit in Skyrim, right? Like, is it something like that, or is it actually a cat? I don't like the triangle thing here. The story is about to be medieval and it's anthropomorphic. Yeah, see? Okay. I did say it correctly then. Nice. Is it gonna be like dark fantasy, or like what kind of genre is it gonna be? Or no fantasy at all? Oh, this is a heavy song. Maybe I should not put this song on stream. Yeah, let's let's remove the other ones. Remove from the playlist only. Yes. Okay. The cat is going to be on the run all the time. Oh, wait, I'm missing a comment. And the story will end with the cat saving his little baby from the warlord and... Wait, show backstories over time. Oh, like flashbacks. Ah. And then they're gonna reveal more of his past, I'm guessing. He's gonna be on the run all the time. But is he like helping people on his travels, or is he really just surviving? I'm stuck on what to do with the lines. Because part of me thinks there should be a straight thing, but part of me also thinks it should remain crooked. Crooked. It just feels weird if it's straight. The other option would be this one. What do you think, Red? So we have different styles here. Like we have like perfectly straight, like 90-degree edges here. Or we have... Well, these two are sort of like the same. Like the orange and red, but it's more about like the skewed angle, which is like vertical. And for this one, it's a horizontal skewed bar. The cat will be helping people on his travels and meet some barbarians and mercenaries here and there for that. Oh. What kind of cat is it though? You know how cats have breeds, right? Like how it can be a tabby or horizontal doesn't sound bad. Oh, you mean this one, the purple one? Like my problem mostly with this one is that it just, because this is like a square box, right? And I feel there's a very there's a slight problem with this over here that I don't like, and it's less noticeable on this one. Of course, you could always combine the two, that it's like crooked in two directions, but I think that would be too much, right? See if I can actually grab that bit. The cat is probably going to be orange, yellow, or white. Ooh, like a tabby, like orange. Oh. I also have to memorize, like, if I'm gonna do it on this size, you can make it all a little bit bigger. Ah, okay. I see what went wrong there. There it is. Probably I'm still saving it, and also, is this your design? It's cool. Yeah. So, I have an old schedule. So I used to have this as my schedule, and then I added a little bit on top of it, so it felt more like cybernetic-ish, like with the border and stuff. But then I felt like the horizontal design doesn't really work for a lot of games, or like placing the logo. So that's why I was thinking, like, oh, maybe it's nicer to have, like, not the logo of the game, but have that just in writing, but then have an image of the game instead. Although these things aren't, like, correctly put at the moment, it's just as an example of what could be said there. Like, oh yeah, this could be saying Zatsudan, or it could be saying group, or co-op, or solo. Maybe make the logo straight to see easier. The logo? The logo. You mean this one? I feel like this didn't really show the game well enough, right? So that's why I went away with the logo, and I'm more going with an image of the game. Also, this file has way too many layers. Jesus. I keep having to scroll back and forth. Hey, Aiko! Hey, Aiko! I have something to ask of you since you're on Twitch. You want to play? Or you want to help me? So, you know the drink redeem that you can do every stream, right? Could you try out the drink redeem first? Like the order a drink redeem? Yeah, see? That's how it goes. So you got the Lemon Limitation 1984. And now you should be able to use the other redeem where it says check stats. It should be an option, I hope, on Twitch. Do you see it in the options? Hey, look at that, you're level 6. See? So now you can see an overview of all your stats that you got from the drinks. It's a new update I introduced today. Let's go, you're level 6. But yeah, that's part of the thing for chat, right? The sing operation thing. So we're one step closer again. What do you think of it? You like it? Let's see. Know your scheduling logo, aka image. You're shocked. Let's see. Know your schedule logo, aka image. Make the logo straight to see easier, or make the image straight. Oh, you're talking about how I did it like this, where you just have straight lines. Are you, Jinn? I am doing pretty good. I got very wet earlier today because there was a lot of rain, like over 6 hours of continuous rain out there. Like, jeez. But I got home early, took a shower, and now I'm chilling. While also working on the scheduling stuff again. And the grind in Warframe is also at a steady progress. I am MR29 in Warframe at the moment. So just one more level pretty much, and then I'm done with Warframe. Well, not really done with Warframe, but at least I met my goal that I set at the start of the year, right? And I really want to make it. But of course the last level is going to be the hardest, right? Because I need, like, what is it? 112k XP. Yuki, $10, damn. Look at this high roller. Where's my phone? So yeah, for those who don't know yet, but there's also a saving redeem where pretty much chat is telling me like that I have to save money. So yeah, what just happened is that Yuki said through the redeem, which you can only do once per stream, one person can do it, and he said like, oh, you have to save $10. It's pretty much a dice roll. So I'm gonna have to put $10 aside again. Let's see, deposit $10 into my savings account. It's pretty much like my piggy bank. Nice. Also, Yuki, I'm actually curious what level you'd be. Yuki, do you also see that new redeem on the channel where you can check your stats? It should work. I just saw it with Aiko as well. But I think since you've been redeeming a lot of drinks before, you must probably be higher level then. But I'm still not sure about this thing. Like, if I want to have it straight or not. Live. What's the second flag? It's not Germany. What country is that flag from? Gallicus, could you tell me which country the second flag is? Because I don't recognize it. Maybe I'm just bad with flags. let's see. I probably have to lock this one. Oh, it's all on the same layer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Romania. Oh, yeah, you don't see that flag often, huh? I'm sorry. I'm not very good at flags. I just know the I know the Dutch one, and I know the French use, because that's just if you think about it, the Dutch and the French flag are very much alike. It's just rotated 90 degrees. What is it? Is it on this layer? Everything's on this layer. Oh, okay, no wonder. Okay, we have to separate this all then. How should I do this then? Should I turn it into a separate file? Paris, London, Lisbon, Kiev, Moscow, Prague, Bucharest, Crazy Summer Dance. Wait, huh? Oh, you're talking about Gannikus? Oh, yeah. I was responding to his Romania comment. Like, are you into like learning about a lot of countries and cities? Like, are those the places you want to go to? Like, part of me wants to work all in the same file, but also part of me thinks like I should probably move some over. So what if I say save as, and then can I use artboards? Wait. What if I do save? So I save this current file, and then I save as. Oh, there's some loading. Okay, I think we got it. We save as, and then we say concept 2 save as. So now we have the old file saved, and now we're making a second save, and now we can delete the other artboards and just keep this one, so the file becomes smaller again. That's the idea, at least. Okay, so we say delete this. And then also remove artboard 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now there's a lot less stuff in this file, which is good. And then we say open recent files, and then we say no, okay, this one's already open. We open the other file. Ta-da! So now we can tab between the two files. So it should become a little bit easier. World of country balls and country human. Wait, huh? Gannikus, I have no idea what you're saying at this point. Hmm. This should go to border and then be locked. Then we grab this one and this should go to background. So what happens if we make it bigger? Nothing much. Then we can lock this. What should I do with this though? Probably not like that. What if there is like a connection between the two areas? Like in this kind of way. Wait, why is this song still playing? There we go. Okay. Okay, that's better. Like I was thinking like, wait, why is that song playing? Can I just duplicate this? Rotate. I want to rotate it off the center. How do I do that? What happened? My Wi-Fi really sucks after I redeem those. Oh. Wait, so you did you get your stats? Like you did have your drink. I saw that you got your stats for your drinks. I didn't see you do the other redeem though, the stat one. The save it? Oh no. I did see the save one. There's a new redeem on the channel at the moment. I did the saving and the drink. Yeah. See? So your stats are 15 apparently, and you got like 3 strength, 1 agility, 2 reflexes, etc. So your level is slowly increasing. Oh my god, I have 0 intelligence. You need to get the right drink for it, man. Wait, what if I cut it off? Like this. And then I say, grab this thing, mirror it over this axis to the other side. I should probably lower it a little bit, right? Remove this one. So it looks like this. And then copy it over to the other side. Oh, cancel. Is it better to have all points diagonal or just... But don't worry, Yuki. Eventually you're gonna get the drink and then your intelligence is gonna start to grow. Okay, so that's one rotation. What we have to do here is pretty much grab these things. Interesting. It's not snapping. Why is it not snapping? Oh, there it goes. That's the snap. This should also keep this one in check. So you know where the outer lines are, right? Also, I've been thinking like what kind of game I should play in the future. Transparency. What are like the popular games these days? Or some new games that are interesting to play? Oh, the Forever Winter also came out. That's also an interesting game, but it's still in early access, right? So it's a little bit unstable, I heard. Maybe, let's see. What if we make it smaller? What's that other line? Oh, it got separated. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I want. This certainly should be bigger though. Wait, I'm an idiot. No, generally. I'm thinking like, wait, why am I manually like making everything here? Like, I can just... I think I can just delete this, right? At least the part outside here. Okay, so we have to separate everything, right? Again, that's the big thing we have to do first. So we could say like we grab all the letters, all the text. We do this, and then we throw it on the text layer. Okay. And then we have all the decoration stuff, which can go to decal. Although I guess this is also... Okay, wait, what if we call it like... should I call it chroma? Let's call it chroma decal. And then we make a new one. And we call that white decal. So we grab all the white elements over here. And then what's next? I think what's next is the U. And on top of that is the other effect. Which is this one. And then we got the layers themselves. So what's still being left behind here then? Okay. Oh, okay. We got everything now. But how to continue? I think we can sort of combine this all, right? Text later with white decal. So at the moment, we just have the outer glow separate here, right? For each individual thing, which is kind of stupid. So couldn't we just click here and then say, oh, do I have to go remove it from every single thing? Okay, yeah. So we click here, and that selects the entire layer, and then we say Effect, Stylize, Outer Glow, Preview, Normal, And then everything that's set on this layer will automatically glow white. Pretty much. What to do for this one though? I think I should start with making a new mirror layer. And then effect. Transform. Reflect. X and Y. Or just X. And I believe the first thing I have to do is this one. Yeah, as you can see, whatever I'm drawing on the left side automatically also goes to the right side. But why is this not showing? Because probably, yeah, okay, copies. 1. Preview. Okay, so now it makes a copy. Okay, that's good. Let's see what this looks like. Is there... Transform, rotate, angle, random? No. I don't know why, but I'm feeling kind of lazy today. Like, part of me just wants to play a game today because of all the rain I had. if I add plus and then the shape is kind of cool, but I think this one is better. Ah, okay, it's not aligned. It's not even connected in this part. Weird. So weird. Why is this happening? Should I just throw this one away then? It's weird, isn't it? It's like these things aren't like aligned at all, but visually they are. That's the same at the top, huh? Curious. I'm still lost on how I should do the time. I think I should go look around on the internet a little bit to see what other designs people have for reference. Vertical schedule template. Wait, if this is vertical, then what's horizontal? Just the same. If I call it column, would that make it work better? Nope. I also see that for a lot of VTuber schedules, they're also really putting up their image there. It takes up like 50% of the screen. Black and white minimalistic stream schedule. Oh, that looks nice. Yo, that's a cool thing. Yeah, let me copy it so you guys can actually see it. Let's see where it's right there. It is. So I saw this one online, right? This is not my work, just so that everyone's clear on that. But what I really like about this one is that there's like this connecting piece, so you can see it's like two different parts, right? Like, oh, you can put it like this, but you can also split it up like this if you have like 2 streams on a day. Offline. I think the bracket system looks kind of cool, like this one. You know, that gives me an idea. So imagine, I said, imagine we have something like this. And then oh, okay, that's pretty bad. Hmm. Imagine if it was like this. And then we join these two pieces. And then we pretty much do this. Imagine we did something like this instead of this. So it looks a little bit more interesting than just rectangular, but you do still have the benefit of everything being straight, right? Now, besides this, what you could also do is does this work? Ooh, I think we're onto something here. So now we should just flip it, right? No. See, if we do it like this, we still have the diagonalness of this design, but we still have the straight lines from this design. And it gives that extra flair to have these things. I think that might look nice. But then we should probably also make one where it's interrupted, right? Well, it's sort of is already interrupted, but can we make something in the center? Arrange, bring to front, duplicate, and then arrange, bring to front. We also duplicate this. Maybe if we add some space in between. Something like that, maybe? Oh. Oh, shit. Go back. Duplicate. Like this, maybe? Let's see, how big should they be in comparison? Okay, so these ones are a little bit thicker than the ones that we already have. Ooh, yes. So we do something like this, and something like that, and then we make this the same color as the other part. Drop it down a little bit. And then we go copy the color. No, the darn it. So we got this stuff, right? That we have to add. Now Monday is easy. I think we add the text below. So that we can add it like this. And darn it. So it looks like this, but then the image in the background, right? So we got this part solved. And then the last problem is the time, right? Because, hey, yeah, we can put the time over here. But that wouldn't make much sense, right? Because I definitely want to be able to say like, oh, it's collab, and then write the name under it of who it is that I'm collabing with. So it's a time problem. I'm gonna look online again for ideas. How do people write down the time? So a lot of people put it in like bubbles in like a saturated color. So what I'm trying to say is like what most people do is they make something like this, and then they add it like in the corner like this, and then they write the time. But that's more like a horizontal design thing. I could also put it in the red part. But then I would make the red part bigger. Questions, 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 right? But at the moment, I'm also having it in 3 different time zones. Japan time and East Coast time. Which might be a little bit much. What if I just did it in my time zone? Like this. Like if we made a little bit more space for it, would it be weird to put it in the red block element? Also, I kind of like the diagonal vibe of this now with like these edges, because it sort of feels like RAM chips or something, like as if you're like slotting in technology or like cartridges. Yo, if we then have like a connecting wire thing between these two, that could look cool. So you could have like brackets at the side, or you could have like a bracket in between. Probably bracket at the side would be better. Dun, 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 dun. How to continue with this? How to continue with this? I'm having brain farts. Wait. So imagine if we combine these two, right? Now we have one shape. Now imagine with this shape, what we do is we add a stroke, which is, for example, red. And then we make it a little bit bigger. It's a red. And then we make it 4. And then we say effect, path, offset path, preview. And we say that it's 2. Three, 4. What if it's -2? Ooh. That looks kind of interesting. What if we just remove this one? Because the black is temporary anyway, right? Because that's the image, pretty much. What if we do here the reverse? Not exactly what I'm looking for. What if I just put it higher? Yeah, that looks weird. And you're very limited in the text you can put here, right? Like sometimes you need three lines, sometimes you need a little bit more. Having it so off-center feels a little bit odd. Although it does really give you that cyberpunk feel. It really does start to feel like a RAM stick or something. So then the time would be at the bottom. Let me see if I can have that make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all. Okay, so what we can do is put a line like this. It's not ideal, so let's adjust that a little bit. Like this. And then you have to make it wide so it's readable. GMT +2. So there's definitely something weird here. What if you offset it a little bit? Nah, it doesn't look good. But hey, at least we're making progress. We went from just this and the other ones to something a little bit more detailed and cool looking. Yeah, I think maybe if we do it like this. Where we increase the height. And then put it down like this. Maybe that works better. Uh-oh. Premarital. Yeah, that sounds problematic as a name already. So we could have it like this. Or we could have it like this. There's also, of course, the... Where is it? And then we just duplicate this, right? Make a group, arrange, send to back, make this a little bit smaller maybe. course, don't forget the one in the center. Nah, that also looks weird. What if we put the time like... Oh. Yo, why is the time not turning around with this? So if you turn this around... write it down like this. But that's not easy to read. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Also, while we're still busy we could already grab these in advance. So what if we connect these to and then we remove this and this. And then we duplicate it to the other side. I think the whole chipset kind of look could be cool, but I probably will have to think a little bit longer about like how to do it in detail. Yeah, I think if I add some decal to it, like the little circles, little brackets, holes, maybe some clasps or something, then it could look very nice. But it's something I have to think about for a bit. Where can I find a reference image for this? Sockets. Oh, that could be an interesting reference image. Yeah, let's hop these in so I can look at them later. PC components. Nah, that doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Let's see, RAM chips, RAM chips. RAM bracket. That's not the type of RAM that I'm looking for. Hey, this is what I mean with like the bracket thing. Game card, rich. Okay, this might look stupid, but it's like, yeah, print a cartridge. Like things you slot into a system, right? Maybe that would be a cool style for the schedule. What's that? I guess that's processor kind of stuff, right? Yeah, this is more like a processor. So as you can see here, there's like this open field with like the text on it, and then there's like these like decorated parts at the side to show like, oh, these are like the connecting parts, this is how you put it in, and this is how it's being kept in place, like that sort of stuff. If I can apply that to the layout of the schedule, then we can make it look like as if every day is like a different socket where you can slot in two different chips, something like that, and then one chip goes up and the other one goes down. I think if you have that, that would be cool. But that's gonna be a lot of work still. Probably gonna give my brain some time to process it as well. So that makes it from a digital interface more like a chip cybernetic. Well, not really cybernetics, but they call it. It has to translate through the rest of the schedule as well. So that would mean chip wires. Should I call it wires? No. Oh, here's a good example of what I'm looking for. Chip wire background. Give me this. So what I'm talking about is that the background should probably look like this, or maybe not as busy as it, but where is it? Why is it all red? Oh wait, can I look up the Cyberpunk 2077 thing? Cyberpunk 2077 cyberware menu. That one isn't really showing a lot of. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. We could still copy it in for the socket kind of stuff. Yeah, we can do that. So what you can see over here is that this is socketed in, right? But this is what it looks like if it's empty. So if there's nothing there, then it can look like this. And if it's visible, then it looks like this. I think that could be cool. It at least like changes it up a little bit, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it what we're gonna do. Although I'm probably not gonna do all of it tonight. Maybe it's not a very long stream if it's just 2 hours today, but I am kind of tired from my workday and from all the constant showers. So I think this is a good checkpoint to save. So at least I know what to work on Sunday, maybe Monday. Yeah, Sunday and maybe Monday. I'm also kind of another thing that comes to mind is like I've been looking around for like a city building kind of game, but one that's co-op. But to be honest, I'm not sure what to do for that, but oh well. Something to think about later. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it for today, and then we'll be back again tomorrow with Warframe. I think that's a good plan. Let's see, who is out there doing stuff today? Also, in case you haven't redeemed your drinks yet for today's stream, grab your chance. Because you can't redeem them if I'm offline. Oh. Hey! You got a Thanatos kiwi milkshake. Nice! We don't see that one often. What did you get? Perception and luck. Hey, that's a great start. How you doing? Do you recognize the OSC, Timmy? The OSC is from Ghost Runner. I actually bought Ghost Runner 2 last week. Did you, were you like lurking for a bit, or should I actually explain what you're seeing on screen at the moment? Because I used to have like a very old schedule, right? That one. Let's see, where is it? That one looked like this, like very generic, right? Just to showcase what was going on. And then I updated it to this, which is more like a computer interface kind of thing, especially because of the top and the bottom. Just hopped on, I have a little bit of free time in between stuff. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking about like changing it up. And first I went with this, like, oh, okay, rectangular. How does this look? Oh, it looks kind of nice. if you have it like this, instead of the logo, you go for an image, right? And then I tried to skew it up vertically, and I thought, oh, okay, that looks even nicer. But I hate that the letters are like crooked here, like they're diagonal. So I kind of tried setting it straight, but that also looks wrong. And then I also tried to skew it in the other way to see how does that look. And I just couldn't find a way how to do it. So I made a separate file where I was experimenting with this area a little bit. And then I thought like, wait, what if my days look like sockets, like computer chips, and you're slotting in like computer chips into that bracket, as if you're like loading that software because you're playing the game, right? Or doing an activity. So I thought like, oh, that could be a cool idea. But then everything has to be based on like these kind of things, like brackets, sockets, pinholes, RAM cards, like all this kind of stuff. That's what I'm gonna have to integrate into my schedule design to eventually make it actually look like a circuit board or like a motherboard. But instead of like an actual motherboard, I want it to be my schedule. So you can see like, oh, this is my circuit board. And for this week, I slotted in this, and this software. So we're gonna do that at these hours. But we're still far from the completed thing. And then I think for the orange, like you see the orange glow background, right? I thought like, oh, maybe we can add stuff like this or this. Like, you know, the typical golden circuits you see in chips, right? As if everything's connected and actually being booted. And then I got reminded of Cyberpunk 2077, where sometimes you have things slotted in, right? And then it looks like this. But you can also have empty slots that look like this. So I think like, oh, that could be cool. So every day could be like 2 slots. So you have a morning and an evening slot, for example. And then if you're just not streaming anything in the morning, it's just an empty bracket or like an empty slot, like you see over here. So there's like, oh, there's still space to fit something in there, but there's currently nothing there. So that's what I was like brainstorming about, like what direction should I go to for my schedule. You put so much thought in everything. Yeah, that's kind of how we do things here. We overthink everything. Like, the whole reason I'm doing all of this is because I have that entire cyberpunk vibe with it, right? Even in my overlay, you see the spectrum bar at the bottom left, and you see like notifications popping up, and at the top right you see Jinzou Jinn OS V2.30827, like all that kind of stuff together. It's like totally that's virtual style, right? As if you're dealing with an interface here. So I want to continue that on my schedule as well, or maybe make the schedule more like the hardware side of stuff, as if you're like engineering a circuit board, and then on stream it's the software. Even the redeem. So there's a new redeem after you got the drink that shows check my stats, and if you do that, you can see your stats actually on screen for like 8 seconds or like 10 seconds. And then you can see what level you are and in which stats you have levels. For example, I'm kind of busted myself because, hey, I'm the barkeep, right? So I have unlimited access to my own drinks. But I can show you what it looks like. Oh, care package. Yeah, I should probably get something to eat and drink soon. But here, let me show you what it looks like for me. So if I call up my stats using the redeem option, then it looks like this. But I'm maxed out at 99. But yeah, for everyone else, it's of course way lower initially. But the more streams people attend, and every time they order a drink, the higher their level will be eventually. And those levels can then be used in future mini games that I want to add to my channel. So you get like animations of like a bank heist, or you get a short animation of a car racing away, or like that sort of stuff, or like a security drone being shot down based on your stats, like if it fails or succeeds. I think that would be cool, but that's still very long term. At the moment, I'm still just working on my schedule and also my logo, to be honest. Let's see, I should still also have my logo somewhere. Can I open that? There it is. So I'm also trying to redo my logo, because at the moment it's just a simple neon sign in my bar, right? But I want to have something nicer. So this is like the concept thing that I'm thinking of, but hopefully I can find an artist that can make it really pop, right? That's what I'm hoping for. I gotta go, but I'm lurking. All right, thank you very much. I was actually thinking about like ending stream soon, because I feel a little bit tired from my work day, and I was walking around in the rain all day. I didn't have a good day. my clothing was drenched by the time I got home. But yeah, that's the idea pretty much. Let's see, did I save everything? Let's double save just to be sure. Also, I hope your Ghost Runner playthrough is going well. I can understand if you're lurking and can't respond, but I haven't caught you playing Ghost Runner in a while, I think. I should check your channel after stream to see if you finished it or not. Also, another thing, I should of course give a shout out. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting to do this kind of stuff so often. There you go. You were last playing Overwatch 2. Ooh. I only have the first Overwatch. But I don't think it's the type of game for me. Like, the shooter that I enjoyed most was like Battlefield 2142 or Battlefield 3. Like big maps. Let me put down my LMG or my sniper rifle and just snipe from afar. Or go into tiny corridors and just have a shotgun equipped. I really enjoyed that one as well. But yeah, let's see if people are online and what they're doing and if you can rate them. Oh, look at that. Botan is streaming. Let's drop there. I want to rate them. I haven't seen them in a while. So let's go over there, and everyone be on your best behavior, of course. Botan is very sweet. So go say hello. Hopefully you guys have fun over there. I'll be lurking there as well. See you guys later. Bye-bye.